Hey guys, so many of you guys loved my Halloween version of the math or treating slides, where your students went around the neighborhood to the different houses and answered the different questions after they clicked on the doors. I had a lot of requests to make a winter or Christmas themed version of that for before winter break, and I'm happy to tell you that it is finally here. So, in this version, I did two different versions here. I did a fully editable version, which is going to come with the same neighborhood of little gingerbread houses. And again, in this product, you're going to click on the doors, or your students are going to click on the doors to get to the questions. But each question here has a space for you to type or paste your question, and also tells you which buttons you need to insert the right answers on and which buttons you need to insert the wrong answers on. So it's super easy to edit. The only thing you really want to make sure that you're doing here is that when you're clicking here, if you click the outside edge, it already has them linked. And so that's the easy part for you as a teacher, is that you don't have to go in and put all of the links. You just really have to make sure that you do not click remove link. Otherwise, your students won't be able to get to the slides automatically. So when you put in the right and wrong answers, and this goes for whether you edit it off of this document or whether you edit it off of the fourth grade version that already has the answers in here, you just need to make sure that you're like double clicking here and you're typing the answer. And then when you go back, you just need to double check and make sure that that link did not get deleted. So as long as you do that, you will be completely fine. You can add your question in here. You can actually delete this out if you want and just copy and paste from your math books, from your teacher versions. You can just include a snip in here if that makes it easier on you to edit. Anything that you want to add here, you can. So this is editable. The clip art is not editable because of the terms of use, but you'll be able to edit anything that you need to make this friendly for your grade level. I'm going to show you in just a second how to send this so that it is full screen for your students and they don't have any of this stuff in the background. But first of all, I just wanted to show you the fourth grade version and kind of show you how you want to send it for your students to see. So you don't want to tell them to put it in present mode because they're going to have all of this stuff down here at the bottom, all of these different options, and it's just not going to look very clean. And I'll show you how to do that in a second, but I kind of just wanted to show you here how this presentation is going to work. So it says, let's get ready to go on a stroll. Get your treat bags, your work paper, and a pencil, get ready and let's go. Click the door to get started. And then it will take you to these different houses. There's 10 houses for 10 questions. They'll click here on this first house, click on the door, and then it has the right and wrong answers programmed in. If they need to try again, they click and go back to try again. They click the correct answer. And you might ask me, well, couldn't they just click through to whatever they want to? Yes, they could. But I have found in my experience that kids really do want to do it correctly. So let me show you here. I also have a work paper attached to it. So this is going to be in your document. So they have a place to record all of their work. You could honestly take this for an easy grade. It's self-grading. If they make it to the end of the presentation, then they clearly got all of the answers correct. But that just kind of holds them accountable for their work. There is an answer key for you, and then there is an editable answer key if you use the fully editable version. So let me get ready to show you how to send in present mode. Okay, so what I'm going to do here to send this to my students in present mode so that they don't have any of the sidebar and they don't have this black bar down here is I'm going to click over here. I'm going to click share because right now it's private to only me. I'm going to take it off of restricted and I'm going to put anybody with the link can view. I am going to click copy link and then I'm going to open up a new tab. I am going to paste it in there, but I'm not going to click enter. I'm going to change two things first. I am going to set it so that this edit word, I'm changing just edit to a lowercase present. And then at the end, before I click enter, I am adding this ampersand RM equals minimal. And before I do this, I want to double click again. I want to copy this whole thing, and then I want to test that it works. So when you send it like this, your students should see nothing down here. You'll see that they don't get that black bar down there. They can only click on these things. They can't send you requests for anything. They can only go through this presentation. So it works perfectly to take that black bar out of the bottom. They can't just auto advance. Now, if they do click, it will auto advance. It's just what happens with Google Slides. There's nothing that can be changed with that, unfortunately. So they'll just have to click the back. But it kind of takes all of the extra junk out of the sides that might distract them. And so I would just take that link that you copied, paste that into Google Classroom, and let them work off of that link. So you don't even have to send this as a document or anything. I would just post it as a link in Google Classroom. They will click it. It will open up the presentation, and then they can use the work paper to record their work as they go along. I hope this helps. So one last thing that I wanted to show you that you can edit if you want on the Halloween version, on the That's Right page, there is this sentence says something like, "Great job. Please see treat basket number 1 for your prize." And so what you could do is you could change all of the That's Right pages with just a copied message that says visit treat bucket number 1, visit treat bucket number 2, to kind of get them up and moving in between questions, and to also add a little incentive in there. So you could print off some homework passes, or you could print off a bring a stuffed animal pass, or you could print off, turn this in for 5 extra points on an assignment, or you could put candy in there, or just small little doodads. However you want to do it, you could create an incentive on each one of these pages to kind of keep them excited and keep them engaged. My kids love that on the Halloween one, so you have the ability to edit all of these pages and change them to whatever you would like. If you have any questions about this product, feel free to drop them in the comments or send me an email. My email is in the video description. I have got lots of projects like this on my website, so I really hope that you check them out and that you and your students enjoy this activity.